Hey guys, mine boys 55 here. Today we are back with another episode of the Snowy Survival, and today it is a bit laggy because I usually use my internet to connect to my computer so I can do screen recording. But this time I have also signed into the Microsoft account so I can get some achievements also, and I can get my skin back. So it is quite a bit lag over here, and the footage you are seeing right now is slightly fast forward, but it doesn't seem to because of the lag. And today we are going to build the gold farm. I made the tutorial few weeks back as an XP source. We are not going to build the full version of the farm. We are only building a small portion of it so we can expand it in the future. And no, I have not updated to the 1.16 yet because there is a bug in 1.16 in which you cannot the netherite tools do not get protected from fire and can burn. I am waiting for 1.16.1 to get released for all platforms so I can install it, and in that the netherite bug is fixed, or they say it is fixed, but I am not sure until I see it with my own eyes. And to build the gold farm, firstly we need a lot of obsidian, and I have also removed all the mountains and the filled all the area that I showed you, that I said I will mine the trees of. And I have also started working on this part of the map, and I don't know what is with this area, but it always seems to have one or two wandering traders. That's why I have also collected two of the trader llamas back there. And I am going to reset my nether for 1.16 using MC tool chest, which is a great world edit tool for MCP. But if you want to know how to reset your nether, you should check out a video by Silent Whisperer. It is a great video that shows you how to reset your nether. And I am also going to show one of his farms in the next video, in which you can do a lot of trade with the piglin in a very short amount of time by aggroing the piglins. And that was a tongue twister to say piglins. I don't know why. And now let's see if I have anything in these chests. I believe I have some obsidian in this chest, and I do. Now I will also mine these 8 pieces of diamond ore so I can turn free up my space in my chest. And I am not fighting the wither boss, because to fight the wither boss I want to make a potion of turtle master. But since I have not updated to the 1.16 yet, there is still a bug in 1.14 that if you that turtles will not lay eggs even if you breed them. They will take keep digging the ground but will never lay eggs until the bug is fixed. I believe it is fixed in 1.16, and I will try to find some turtles whenever I update to 1.16. And I will take this respiration 3 book, and that contains a lot of enchantments, but none of them is related to helmet like respiration 3. And those who don't know, I am from India and there is a lot of hot weather in India right now. Because I don't have any noise cancellation in my room, I have to record the whole episode and do the voiceover in without the fan. Otherwise, there is a lot of fan noises in the video, and not the public fan, the electronic fan. I want to say, because I don't have any fans, and also there I don't get a lot of time to make the videos because we are having some construction work right next to our houses, so there is a lot of noise due to that. Also today the construction work has finished, so I have got time to do the voiceover because there is not a lot of noise. The only noise is from the television, and this should give me about 52 pieces of obsidian. And where did 2 pieces go? There they are. I don't want to lose these. And now let's make the portal frame. And today is so much lag, I can't even move properly. I think I should have sped up the footage a little bit to more so that I can get a good footage, but you cannot speed it enough because then some parts seem to be time lapsed and some seem to be normal. But I believe the next part of the footage is very less laggy, so you might see it as good without the fast forward. And do I have any pillaring up blocks so I can place the portal frame high above? I could do the rest of the grass filling, but I am short on the torches and stuff because I am not mining stone enough. Sorry for the noise in the background, guys. And now let's pillar up. We need to pillar up about 20 or so blocks, so I think we need to go about 12 or so blocks more. Not 12, about 5 or so. And this is about enough. Now let's place the obsidian and make a good sized portal frame. I think with all the corners in mind, I will be able to make a 14 by 14 portal frame. And I know we can place the blocks in front by uh, looking at the forward block, but I think that is cheaty way, so I like to crouch and move forward as you would do in the Java edition of the game. And those who don't know what I am talking about, you can place blocks like this on Bedrock edition. This is especially a feature for mobile users which don't have a large screen and cannot press any buttons for a long time, so they don't get shot out by cast from bridges and stuff. They are So the Mojang added those features to the Bedrock edition, and I will pillar up slightly higher and now move forward. And as you may know, I do voiceover of this episode, so I want to tell you, I don't know how, but while I was making this portal frame, I firstly made it some slightly disproportionate, so I have to rebuild it again. But when I removed the top layer and started building it, there was a problem. I don't know how, but I was missing about two pieces of obsidian, so I had to go back to the mines and had to mine them back so I can make a good even numbered portal frame which was equal on both x as well as y coordinate. And I am planning to build a lot of farms under this portal. Like, I want to make it in like a building form where at the first tier there are small sugarcane and bamboo farms. On top there is this uh, uh, XP and gold farm, and on the top above this there would be like phantom farms and other kind of farms which don't require you to be low at the ground. I think I should measure this by placing the stone. I have made somewhere mistake, and this seems to be correct, but I think I will remove the portal frame. Sorry guys, and I will rebuild it off camera and show you guys afterwards. But first I will remove this top layer and move it down a bit. And why did I place that block back while I need to remove it? I don't know why. I will take care of it later. Firstly I will mine all of this, and maybe that's the block that got despawned. And now said I will do the portal frame, but I have did more than that, because when I was building this water stream and the killing area down below, I recorded the footage, but it was not saving on my device, so you can say that the footage got corrupted midway through the recording. In that footage I didn't do very much. I just built this water stream, placed the ladders, and crafted all the required stuff to make the hopper clock and the lava mechanism which will turn on and off the portal. And now I want to tell you, I had I didn't make the stuff in that part only. I made a huge duh that I forgot to check the portal that on which side it started to shoot the zombie pigments, and I built all of this on the wrong side, so I had to remove all of that. And while removing, I started when I found that the zombie pigments were dropping on that side, I had to remove all of those. Even though the footage of me building the water stream and the killing area got corrupted, but this crafting I did was for the other side, which also was that in that footage. But due to me being a dub, you are being able to see this, and I will also show you how to place the crafting tables. But first I need to place the stone. Due to the same trick that I showed you while placing the obsidian, you can also place stones in front of redstone object stone and other blocks in front of the redstone, which have only a slight hitbox but can be used to place blocks and other things in front of them, because they count as you standing on top of them. And now let's place the crafting tables. But first I need to go down a bit, and I think I will make 4 rows of this. That means 2 crafting tables on each row. Now let's get down a bit. For that, firstly we need to place a block near the portal frame which we can jump to and make it out a bit and remove this block. I don't know why I removed the central block, because I will need it, but I need to go a little bit more downwards. And why is this the screen so dark that even I cannot see a thing? And now I am able to see that. So let's make the crafting tables go downwards and hide that ugly moon. Or was that sun? I don't remember. Whatever it was, it is now hidden. It is moon. Hello moon. And now I will do this all the way to the down. So let's do it quickly. And as I can see with the amount of crafting tables I have, I think I have to redo the observer part so that it doesn't interfere with the placing of crafting tables, because as I can see right now, the crafting table will be messing with the stone, not the stone or crafting table, but the glass or any blocks which we are going to place in order to stop the lava from flowing down. And now I see a sunset. So it was sun, but it was looking like a moon. That is an imposter sun, which which showed me like it was a moon because it was night time. They need to make lot of more dents in the moon so we can identify it much quicker as compared to the sun. And that is also an easy way to place blocks, by jumping over the observer if you don't have a lot of high portal, because this is only 14 blocks high, so I can do this. I will only add more rows of these crafting tables, but this will only be this much high, because I think it is enough for the zombie pigments to spawn, because when I tested it, the lava was not even able to make it halfway down before it started reappearing. And the other reason I am doing only 4 vertical columns is because I have only enough fully repaired bows to make 4 dispensers, even though I have a fully working skeleton farm, but they don't drop bows as much likely as they do the bones and other thing. I need to jump up. Let me out, water stream. And I need to place one more layer of crafting tables without falling down. No, I don't need to, because this is my usual working crafting table that I keep in my inventory all the time. And this is also a simple design for the killing area that I will show you later. But first I need to go up and make the dispensers. Not make dispensers, I need to place dispensers at the right level. And did I place them all? Yes. I need to take out this stone and cobblestone, and I have a lot of stone in pillaring up and down to make sure that the portal is of correct size. But in the end it will be worth it, because the farm is very good for its XP and other needs. And you can see that I have done the water stream differently, but I think that is the cause of a problem that you will see later in this video. And there is also one more change from the previous clip to this clip, that in the previous clip I had a totem of undying which got used while I was falling from the portal frame while making connections in it, because ladders are not very well designed in Minecraft. A player can fall from it a lot more than you think. And now let's eat something so I don't so I don't die while jumping from this portal and lose all my levels. And I didn't die because I fell in the correct place. And the problem I am talking about the water stream is that the pigments when falling from the portal have a chance that they can spawn in the same, and the pigment coming from the side can interfere with the ones that are falling from the center, and which can result in them getting out of the killing chamber. But I had to do the killing chamber so that it is too wide because of the trident killer, and trident killers don't work very good if they are placed in a 3 wide area because they don't get pushed well enough. And maybe I have placed this at the wrong level because the droppers need to be a block shorter. But first I will take all the lava that I need for this. For that, first I think I should jump down. That's the quickest way to get down. And now let's find some lava. I have not taken a lot of damage on my armor. I thought I would have a lot of broken armor while falling from all that height. And I have not placed the redstone. But first I will need to move these guys down a bit because I have placed them at the wrong level. And I don't want to do redstone while the block is in that position because it can start the chain reaction that it did in the creative world when the block accidentally fell in the dispenser, not the dispenser, in the hooper hopper, and it started the clock. And I want to collect those dispensers right now, and I am on very low health. I believe I will die while falling from this because I try to climb it a lot of times. I'm not good at building, so I think I will have a lot of problem while I will be building this, not building this, the building the outside layer of this, because building this is easy enough if you got a lot of totem of undying. And the glass you are seeing in my inventory is from the villager trades that I do with the librarians, because librarians offer you a lot of glass for very cheap prices. But the only problem with that is they only do trading for 2 times a day, and you often miss one of those times, so you can only think that they trade for once a Minecraft day. So I will fall in the water stream but not fall in the kill chamber because that's bad. Now let's drop down and not fell down. And now let's take the buckets and fill them with lava. I have also started preparing for the lava buckets because I have bought 2 or 3 buckets of fish from the fishermen, which I can empty out to get empty buckets which I can fill with lava. I believe I have placed them in the AFK fish farm because fishes belong there. There are the 2 buckets of fish, and there is the third one. I don't think I will take the fourth one because I have an empty bucket already, so you can stay over there. I think I will dig a small hole for the fishes because whatever you say, a small hole is better than staying in an bucket for your entire life. So I will place them in the hole, and then I will take these buckets and fill them with lava. But firstly I will need to find lava from the huge cave system down below my base, which contains a lot of lava. So lava, I am coming, lava. I think I should go from the skeleton spawner down to the caves. And let's jump over here and here. And let's go down. Down, down. And I think I will find some lava over here because I see my cobblestone that I have placed, and wherever there is cobble means there is lava, because I try to stay away from lava and start building from whatever block I see. I think the lava is somewhere over here, but first I will need to break these blocks. And get broken, you stupid piece of diorite. And there is also a bug in Bedrock Edition that items try to bounce off of lava. That's why if you try to throw your netherite items in lava, they started bouncing on the lava if they are not getting destroyed. I don't think I should mine this piece of obsidian because if there is lava it can burn me down. So I will try to mine over here and over there. Now let's collect this lava. And there's not much lava over there, so collect over here. And now let's get back to the surface if we can find our way back. And there is a lot of bad darkness over here, so we need to go and find somewhere safe. And there is a lot of lava right next to us, so unless rather than trying to mine those blocks, I should have tried to look up somewhere near to us. And there is our stairwell to the mining area. I think I will need to break that block, not break. What is a break? I am running out of these words because of the sheer amount of heat in the room and me not being able to turn on the fan because I want to record a video, and not anyone not understanding my feelings. And I think I should turn up my volume because I don't even hear any game sounds while I am recording this video. And now let's place this lava buckets in the top, but I believe that I have not placed the redstone dust on top of these dispensers even though I wanted to. I will need more, only 5 pieces of emeralds so that I can trade with villagers, because if you don't know, the villagers on Bedrock Edition trade only 5 times, that is unless you are not playing on the 1.16 update, because in that update they have made optimization to the villagers and the iron golem mechanics, so that if you have about 20 beds and 10 villagers and 75% of your villagers in the village have worked properly, then they will spawn an iron golem, unless there is already an iron golem in the village. So this will also help me designing the iron golem farm, which I will do in some future episode, but I have to do it in the furthest possible corner from this village, because otherwise it will not work properly, because the iron golem spawn at the center of the village, and if both of the villages are loaded they are considered as one. So the iron golem will spawn midway between the iron golem farm and this village, but this village will help us supplying the villagers for the iron golem farm. But we have to kill a lot of them, because we need to place the villager head at the center of the village, so that all the golems spawn at the center. So we are going to lose some good villagers. That's why I will try to do another set of villagers for the iron golem farm instead of using these ones, because I don't want to lose any of these. I have also made changes to the storage area of the charge creepers, because I accidentally fell in those the last time I tried to lure some skeletons, and by accidentally I want to say almost accidentally fell, because if I had felt, then the area would have gone kaboom. And I will mine this so that I can make some modifications. I will need to place a stone right behind the dispenser, and here is the stone. Now I need to place the redstone dust on top, and a stone on top of that, so that it can power the redstone dust. It will work the same way, but placing that block will help us control the lava flow, even though we cannot replace that with the glass, but it is still a good way to stop the lava without messing with the farm a lot. But since when I will expand my farm, I will try to make it like original one, because powering through a block is slightly slower than powering the redstone dust directly, because it has to travel through a block. It takes slightly longer than normal, even though the delay is not much that it can affect the farm, but it is still a delay, so which can slow the farm. So I will replace that. And I like how that cow in the background is sitting with the charge creeper, as if nothing will happen to him if the creeper blows. And I will break that block, and now place the glass in front of us. From in front I mean in behind of us. But first I will need to break this pieces of stone, not cobblestone, because otherwise breaking these pieces will be a lot of problem. If I get some more bamboo, I will replace the ladder with scaffolding, because scaffolding is much better than normal bamboo, and not bamboo, no, better than the ladders. Now it's time to test the farm. I know the problem with the entities getting out of the farm, but I think I will have to place a full stream of glass going to the top, so that the entities don't get fired out. And I need to place this lava buckets first before testing the farm. And I want to show you that killing area. There is two piston pushing the rest trident back and forth, and there are two hopper minecart placed in those blocks which send the items to the hopper, which send them to the chest below. And the pistons are controlled by a simple uh, redstone clock. This is just a block which this is just a lever powering a redstone dust which unpowers this torch and unpowers this repeater. When we turn that lever off, this starts firing again, and due to the difference between the timing of the clock and the repeater, the pistons always fire alternatively, that if one is extended then the other one is retracted. Now I think I should place all the lava in the dispenser if I can climb to the top without failing. And the only problem with ladders is that I forget to press the jump button to climb up, rather than I start to move for use the forward button to move up. So I tend to move sideways. I don't know why, but I think this is because I always try used to move like that. But first I need to move that redstone block so it doesn't power the redstone dust, and remove this redstone block. And maybe it got in the hopper. That's why the hopper clock started. I need to access that hopper. I can't access it, but I need to. I know why I can't access it, because I was crouching. How stupid am I? Now I need to place that redstone dust on top and try to test the farm. Maybe I will try to put about 10 blocks or so, but I don't want to place this over here and remove the lava bucket. Now I will need to go back up, but it is easy if I can land over the obsidian and move back to the wooden platform over there. And when I made the thing wrong on the wrong side, I had to check if the other side is correct, so I made sure by using an entire flint and steel and then some to make sure that it was on the right side, and the remaining flint is in the chest of the collection area. And now I will place some blocks in it. Maybe 12 blocks will be enough, and it is working properly. Now let's check if we are getting any spawns. Sorry guys, my throat is not doing well today. Maybe that's because I am doing a lot of talking in a long time, because I have not recorded a episode in very long time. Now let's fall you zombie pigmen, and let's fire our trident killer. And die, you zombie. You are meant to die. And I will readjust the timing so that the lava don't get open all the time, because as you can see the bottom crafting tables are never lighting up because of that glitch. And I have also experienced one more glitch, that if the farm runs for a long time, then XP orbs don't start going to your hotbar. Instead they start piling up on the ground and will never go to your XP bar, as I will show you later if I can record more because I think the video has gone a lot longer than my usual 30 to 40 minutes video, and if I sped it up it will be about 44 or so minutes. And now let's take out some items, so maybe that could help, but I think I need to place more items instead of removing them. I will do that off camera, but first I will need to place a lever so that I can turn the farm on and off. I cannot craft it. Where did I put that single piece of cobblestone that I had? Don't worry, I have a lever in the chest below because the lava junk throwing thing over my base, I had replaced it with the replaced the lever of it with the button, and the pigment was quite good because it went to the hole by itself. And as you can see, there are a lot of pigments that try to get out of their hole, and I will try to make a lever, but first I think I should adjust the timings a bit if I don't get falling off the area, not the area, the ladder. As you can see, those XP orbs will never try to get in your XP bar. Instead they are always going to sit down below. And the other problem with this farm is that since I have not placed the glass at the corners, the XP, not the XP, the trident in the trident killer sometimes get accidentally picked up by the player. So I am thinking I will replace the kill glass over at the corners. Not replace, I should place the glass on the corners. Words are not my strong point today. And now I can make the lever and place it over here, and the farm is working well, but I need to access that hooper hopper. And can I see it? Yeah. Now I think I will adjust the timing, and if this doesn't work out I will do some timing adjustment off camera because it doesn't seem to be working. And now let's place this lever and end this video. And the other problem with this design is that because the zombie pigments are getting out, they are trying to kill me if the trident killer accidentally kills one of those. And as you can see, if one of the XP orbs get picked up, then the rest of them also get picked up. So I instantly got 30 and a half levels from 29 by picking all the XP that was in that area. And this will be a lot of problem that more swords will be coming, because it technically is you think as a player kill if the zombie are killed by a trident killer. And thanks for watching guys, this is been Mindall. I'm out. And please like, share and subscribe.